And we say good morning to you. We're broadcasting live on the road. We are here to inside the press box, the Cyclone Network here at Citizens Bank Stadium, getting ready for senior night tonight. And so we are here broadcasting live, brought to you by Food City on a gorgeous Sunsplash Friday here, the 24th day of October 2025, finishing up our tour of schools at Carter County and Hampton High. So we're here with the Tom Taylor Sports Show, brought to you by Food City. It's a two-day savings sale going on right now, today and tomorrow. And so we're going to be joined by several folks here from Elizabethton High School. We're going to be talking sports too. But we got the first night of the World Series ready to go. We got Thursday night football last night. The Chargers looked pretty good. The Vikings didn't. And so we'll talk about that night number one or game number one of the World Series tonight. Big night for high school football. We'll tell you all about that. Unicoi County and their game last night and a Thursday night encounter for high school football. So lots going on. We have, of course, soccer and volleyball to tell you about. And so there's lots happening. We're going to be joined by Lauren Meyer, the soccer coach here at Elizabeth. They won the regional championship last night, beating Greenville. And so we'll be talking to her and some of the kids. Joe Diaz, athletic director, will be along for its senior night. The band, there's part of the band down there doing a little impromptu practice, the Betsy Band here. We're in the press box at Citizens Bank Stadium. So we're here ready to bring it to you on show number 2,382 on an absolute beautiful, cool and crisp, but beautiful Friday. And I know we looked at the forecast for the football game next Thursday when the Cyclones go to Greenville. It's not going to be like this. It's supposed to be rainy and cold. So, but that's then and this is now. So we're here ready to go. Let's get it started as we always do. Again, today's show brought to you by Food City. We're going to be talking about all the specials they've got going on at Food City. And let's get going with the national anthem. And who does it today? Let's see who we're going to bring in to croon a little bit for us, the national anthem here on the Tom Taylor Sports Show. And why not Gabe Short? We haven't had Gabe on for a while. Gabe, bring it to us, sir. The national anthem of the greatest country in the world on the Tom Taylor Sports Show. And
oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we've watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet waved o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
a lot of grocery store chains out there. Why Food City?
You know, Tom, I hope you've got a lot of time because I've got lots of reasons why you need to shop at Food City. You know, our associates are number one. You know, they're here to serve the community and our customers, and they do a fabulous job taking care of our customers. You know, this is a family-owned company, and it's such a blessing to work for a family-owned company. You know, they truly care about their associates. You know, and we're so involved in the community, Tom. You know, we do so much in all the communities where there is a Food City location. Anytime there's any big events, typically you're going to see that Food City logo. And when you're in the store, Tom, you know, you've got quality items to be able to select from. Talking about the produce, you know, we're picky about our produce. We sell a lot of locally grown items, and right now half runners is what everybody's all about. And then, you know, I'd be remiss if I didn't talk about the meat department. You know, we have our meat cutters back there every day who cut and grind meat fresh daily. You know, our meat beats none other. I mean, it's great products that we sell back there in our meat department, and it's always fresh. And then the food service department, Tom, I love going to the food service department, and no matter what you get, it's always good, it's always fresh, it's always hot. And like our sushi, they roll that fresh daily. And while you're here, Tom, you can always go to Food City Pharmacy and pick up your prescriptions or get a flu shot.
Mm-hmm.
It's time for flu shots again.
Mm-hmm.
So there's so many different reasons why you should shop at Food City, and I could go on and on about our company.
Value every day. Food City. Lisa Johnson from the marketing department. Food City, proud sponsor, Tom Doder Sports Show and the Elizabethton Cyclone Sports. Value every day. Food City. And back on the Tom Douglas Sports Show, we're live here again at the Citizens Bank Stadium, the Cyclone Network. Tonight we'll bring it to you starting at 6:50, 7:30 kickoff. The Cyclone Network comprising of Axel Steins, Kerry Taylor, Weston Taylor, Andrew Barnett, Isaac Fletcher, Eddie Pless, our color commentator. And yours truly will bring you the play-by-play tonight. Cyclones and Seymour for Senior Night 2025 tonight. Looking forward to being a part of that and showcasing this great football team from Seymour High School and this great football team from Elizabethton High School. Going to be perfect weather tonight for this ball game, and so come out and enjoy it. If you can't, we'll bring it to you, video and audio, from right here beginning at 6:50 tonight here, right where we are inside the press box, inside the Cyclone Network studio, and the Fort of Elizabethton broadcast booth. How about that? That's what we officially call it. Here's some specials going on today and tomorrow. Here it is at all Food Cities, a 2-day sale happening right now and tomorrow. You have the Smart Ones entree 5 for $10 today and tomorrow. Smithfield bacon $6.99 for a 22-ounce package. Also, you have Hot Pockets 3 for $10. You also have for today and tomorrow mixed pork chops for $1.19 a piece. The fruit balls, got those handmade in the produce section for $5. Coca-Cola products today and tomorrow, 24-pack, 12-ounce cans, limit 2 for $10.99 at all Food Cities. Again, we're right down the street from the Food City here in Elizabethton. And let's give you one more here before we get into Thursday night football. We would tell you, the Celsius energy drinks, 4 for $5. And you've got the Starkist Chunk Light Tuna, buck a can, 5 for $5 again at all Food Cities again today and tomorrow. So there you go. That's what's happening there. Now let's take a look at Thursday night football. The Chargers are back. They're back on track. The Vikings have a lot of questions, a lot of problems, obviously. Thursday night football, the Chargers, Justin Herbert, 3 touchdown passes. Wow. Again, the Chargers did not punt. I thought that was interesting. Chargers did not punt the football for the first time since 2021. Chargers winning last night, 37-10 over the Vikings. Chargers now 5-3. Vikings at 3-4, and they've lost 3 out of the last 4. Is that right? Yep. So Thursday night football is all Chargers. Is this a team making it to the Super Bowl? I don't know, but they're a pretty good team, and so Harbaugh's got them playing real well, and so the Chargers, no problem last night. There you see Mr. Diaz right behind us, coach in the house. He's going to join us right here in just a second and the athletic director from Elizabethton High. He's busy getting ready for senior night. Gorgeous night for football at all the schools and all the games around the region. We're going to talk about soccer here in just a second. They did a big thing. Of course, Coach Myers will be out here in a little while to talk to us. Mr. Valentine's going to come up and talk about the Elizabethton Classic coming up tomorrow right here again at Citizens Bank Stadium. Thursday night, our next ball game, probably weather-wise not as good as it's going to be tonight. Reading the forecast, they're talking about rain and 45 and 50-degree weather next Thursday night when the Cyclones travel to Greenville for the final game of the regular season. But anyway, Thursday night football, Chargers winning over Minnesota 37-10. Game 1, Coach Diaz is a big baseball guy. We'll get his take here in a second. Game 1 of the World Series tonight. It'll be Blake Snell opposing the Blue Jays right-hander. He's really been kind of the wonder boy of the postseason for the Blue Jays. Right-hander Trey Yesavage. First pitch at 8 o'clock tonight. So Snell making his 4th start of the 2025 season. So you got Snell, you got Glass now, you got Yamamoto, and Otani. It's a pretty good foursome to throw at you in the World Series for Major League Baseball. Can the Blue Jays do it? I thought they were dead in the water. They went to Seattle down 2-0 and proved me wrong. So we'll see, but it will be game 1 tonight. We'll keep you up to date during the ball game with the scores. It'll be first pitch at 8 o'clock tonight from Toronto. 1 and 2 are there. 3, 4, and 5 are in L.A. And if you have to come back, 6 and 7 will be. Hang on. 6 and 7 will be in Toronto at the home field of the Blue Jays. So that's what we got going on tonight, opening round of the World Series. Soccer from last night. Congratulations. Science Hill moves on. They will play Knox West, and that will be the Science Hill Hilltoppers opponent. All the volleyballers are eliminated in the state tournament. Also in soccer, we win last night. We being Elizabethton, will host Gibbs tomorrow. Coach will have more to say about that. Greenville will travel to Anderson County. In single A, University High won, so they're going to be hosting CSLA. That'll be tomorrow as well for the chance to move on. These are called the sectionals or sub-state. You win those, you go to the big show next week. So congratulations to what Elizabeth has done to this point. We streamed their game early in the season against Unicoi County. I could tell then they got a rock'em sock'em soccer team, and they do. And so the match will be, I believe, tomorrow. We'll let Coach Diaz tell us all about that coming up. Right after this break, we'll get it set up and ready to roll. We're here live on the road for senior night coming up tonight right here at Citizens Bank Stadium. You got to come out tonight, support these senior guys for the football, cheerleaders, band members, color guard. We'll let him tell us who all is going to be honored, but it's going to be a good night and a busy night tonight for senior night here at Elizabethton High. It's exciting Elizabethton Cyclone football. Hi, this is Tom Taylor, inviting you to join the Cyclone Network. Kerry Taylor, Andrew Barnett, Axel Steins, Isaac Fletcher, Weston Taylor, Eddie Pless, and yours truly this Friday night. It's senior night as the Cyclones host the Seymour Eagles for the final home game of the regular season. We'll go on there the broadcast at 6:50, kickoff at 7:30, audio and video. The Cyclones winners of 7 in a row. It's senior night against the Seymour Eagles. It all starts at 6:50 this Friday night here on the Tom Taylor Sports Show Facebook page and on YouTube. Go Elizabethton Cyclone football. Brummett Sports Shop in downtown Elizabethton with your favorite school's t-shirts, polos, or hoodies. They can put your school, church, or company's logo on lots of different styles of hats, including Nike and Richardson and now Travis Matthew. Windbreakers, sublimated shirts, pullovers, koozies. They can order for any area school and your favorite team. Dry fit sleeveless hoodies, Nike dry fit t-shirts, women's and toddler sizes. You can order any uniform for any sport, including the pants or shorts from Brummett Sports Shop. And they always have a clearance rack to save you money. Plaques, trophies, medals, and ribbons, and all the engraving is done in-house. And they offer hard-to-find Letterman jackets of your favorite school for guys, ladies, and now elementary and middle school athletes too. And they offer all the different sports patches as well. Brummett Sports Shop, downtown Elizabethton, Facebook, Instagram, website, BrummettSportsShop.com, phone 542-2321, Brummett Sports Shop in downtown Elizabethton.
At Carter County Bank, it's our job to help you focus on the happy moments and check off the things on your to-do list to make them happen. We're here along the way so you can pull off the happiest moments in life. Carter County Bank, in the business of happiness.
And back on the Tom Taylor Sports Show, he's here, and we're glad he's here. Our athletic director from Elizabethton High, Coach Diaz. Hello, sir. How you doing?
I'm doing great. How about you, Tom?
Appreciate you stopping and pausing because it's folks don't understand. Maybe they do, but I'm going to help enlighten you as to how busy it is on a game day for a high school football home school. In this case, tonight's Elizabethton. So there's a lot of moving parts and pieces to. For example, you start out just kind of give folks a background. They get tickets ready, get all the stuff ready. Tell them what you do to get ready for a game.
Yeah, starts off on Monday, communicating with the other school, communicate with all the people at our school that will be a part of Friday night. So whether you're talking about band, which is out here practicing right now, I meet with Mr. Valentine, I meet with Mr. Holly, who does the PA stuff. You and I communicate from time to time as well.
Yep.
When you throw in, and we find out if their band's performing, the other school, and and then the people that we're honoring, I meet with those folks because we honor several groups. It seems like every Friday, which is good and great and what we want to do. And then like for this week, I got to meet with Miss Honeycutt with homecoming stuff, and so just a lot of a lot of meetings, and then trying to get paperwork in to get kids turning the paperwork in and all that. So that's what we've been doing this week, is just trying to round up the information we need and get it in the right spot, and then talk about what it's going to look like, and then on Friday nights, executing what you've been practicing.
That's it. Put it into play. So it is senior night tonight. Who are going to be honored tonight? But obviously the football players. Who else?
Yeah, we'll have football. We'll be honored tonight. Before the game will be football, cheer, cross country, and golf. Those will be the ones that we're honored tonight. And then before the game, and then at halftime, the band seniors will be honored, color guard, and ROTC, and they'll get honored at halftime.
Seems like it was yesterday for me. Maybe it's not for everybody else. That we were at Science Hill game number 1. Here we are. We blink. It's the last home game of the season. Next week we'll be in Greenville on Thursday night. We all know about that, and that'll take care of itself when that takes care of itself. But tonight it's senior night. Weather's going to be perfect. Going to be a cool, crisp Friday night in the fall here in East Tennessee and Elizabethton. But these kids all deserve to have a big crowd here tonight to say thank you for what they've done for Elizabethton High School.
Yeah, these guys, boys and girls, have contributed or given 4 years of their life, and some of them longer if you count Tia Duggar too. Their families have sacrificed, and I know that all that the kids, the energy and effort they put in, and the parents, the energy, effort, and money that they put in, I don't take that for granted, and know that these people have sacrificed a lot, as I'm doing it now with my kids in the school system too. So I'm very appreciative of the parents, and so it's just a way to say thank you to them, and just to honor them, honestly, just as much as the kids and everything. And so we do want families and people here to recognize these guys that have sacrificed for 4 years, just like many people in the stands did when they were in school. And so it's a tradition, and so we want to be able to honor these kids. And I think we'll have quite a few. We've sold quite a few pregame tickets already online. So I think we'll have a good crowd tonight.
You hear the band behind us out here practicing. The Betsy Band will be performing tonight. And of course, we got the big classic coming tomorrow that we're going to have Mr. Valentine talk about here in a little while. And you can too. It's going to be a big deal. We've doubled the number of bands, 20 bands coming.
Yeah.
And I got them right here. Let's run them down for you because it's pretty impressive. In fact, one of these I'm not even sure where's Stars Mill High School from.
I'm not sure.
That's a new name. I thought I knew most names of schools, so in the single A, or the would be the first class, Division 1. It would be Rye Cove, Cloudland, Unaiken, South Green. Then you have in Division 2, Johnson County, Chuckey Doak, Sullivan East, Hampton, and West Green tomorrow. Division 3, Daniel Boone, Unicoi County, Cherokee. This place will be crawling with people, which is awesome. The weather's going to be perfect tomorrow for it, too. In Division 4 tomorrow, Volunteer, Morristown West, Stars Mill, Tennessee and Greenville. That'll be a combination of Divisions 4 and 5. And then the big boy division, if you will, the Division 6 will be Abington, Inca, Westridge, and Hillcrest High. And then the Cyclone Marching Band do an exhibition. They're going to be treated to a presentation or a demonstration or a show, if you will, by the ETSU Marching Bucks. So it all starts tomorrow right around 2 o'clock. National Anthem, gates open at 1:15. Weather's going to be perfect. And again, all these bands bring all these band parents, and we'll be reading the bandograms. We're going to be busy, and I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be a lot of fun tomorrow.
Very busy tomorrow. This place is going to be packing, and it's actually going to start earlier. And I know you're probably going to talk about it a little bit, but with the girls' soccer match, so it'll be packed.
Yep. We've earned the right to be at home tomorrow by beating Greenville last night, so we are going to be at home, and it will be an early start. What time tomorrow?
Yeah, so we've been going back and forth with the other school, and we've settled on a 10:30 time. I wish we could have done it in the evening, but obviously the classic going on, we only had the field at a certain time, and so I'm thankful for Gibbs and their AD just working with us and making that happen for us. So we batted around 10, but we're trying to give them a little bit, 30 minutes extra of travel time there, and so we're going to start it at 10:30. The gates will open up an hour before that at 9:30. And we want to make sure we support the girls soccer team. Man, what a phenomenal game last night. That was incredible. I know you got a couple girls that are going to come talk a little bit later, but Man, Abby Krosick as the goalie last night. Man, she was I mean, obviously we got a score and we scored too. I think Vela and then Izzy scored, but man, she stole the show last night with some saves because once we went up 2-1 in the second half, it was about 20 minutes left, and I'm like, oh boy, here we go. It was hang on time, and that ball was on our side that we were defending pretty much the whole second half. And our girls just bowed up, and they did it. And Abby made some incredible saves. Our old freshman Zabo Smalls, she made a good save when it got past Abby, or excuse me, where she was up, got around her, and one of our defenders came and kicked it out before we scored. So it was an incredible game that we were able to hang on, and you just got to tip your hats to Greenville, man. They're I didn't realize this, but I think that's the first time they've lost that game in like 15 years. So they've been the staple for that, and man, they're just such a great program, and so we were able to take one last night against the green team.
Yep, the green team, and so we'll see the green team next Thursday. Anything we need to know about? I know tonight is senior night here. Do we need anything? I should say, do we need to know about next Thursday going down to their place for the football game as far as tickets?
Well, they'll be available on GoFan. Woolsey, I haven't talked to Coach Woolsey yet. We'll talk on Monday. He's their AD, and we'll get set there. But I do know in the past that you've been able to get tickets a little early if you don't want to wait in line, which is a good idea for that game because I'm sure it'll be packed out.
Mm-hmm. It is audio only for us. We've already been told that, and we know that, and we've accepted that. When in Rome, we do as the Romans want us to do, and so we're going to be audio only next Thursday night with RB, Richard Van Nuss, yours truly. Tonight it'll be video and audio and video with the Cyclone Network. Weston Taylor, Kerry Taylor, Andrew Barnett, Isaac Fletcher, Eddie Pless, and yours truly bringing it to you. 6:50 airtime, 7:30 tonight. It's really a cool thing what we do here with the Cyclone Network. It's student-ran, student-led, and so they do a wonderful job, and we kept getting compliments last week. We had, I think we've already cracked 13 or 14,000 views. We had about 9 or 10 states that were watching, Cyclone fans, and they love it. And it's all tip of the cap to these kids doing this.
Yeah, and that speaks to the tradition of our school. Like all those people that are coming to, watching it from home or wherever they are, streaming it, and then you named a dream team, and that's helping you. So you guys do a great job, and we're appreciative of it, and I know our fans are too.
Cross country, what are we doing cross country right now?
Yeah, cross country. They're rounding up the season, and I've got a couple races left, but they'll race Tuesday. They race at 11. The girls, race at 11, and the boys will be at 11:45. I do want to mention, you probably already know this, but Tuesday when we played volunteer, Vela ran in the conference meet, won it, destroyed everybody by a minute, broke the school record by her own school record by like 20 seconds on a tougher course. Then came and played soccer that evening and scored 2 goals in that game. So, just what an incredible athlete she is, and how fortunate we are to have her. And she's just a sophomore, and she, was able to do that. So I did want to say that. But they race Tuesday, 11:45, and then after that will be the state meet for whoever has qualified for that. And I think we got a chance to. They'll be racing Tuesday, I should say, in Knoxville at Victor Ashe Park. They'll be racing there to compete to go to state, and we think we got a shot for both of them.
So Villeneuve ran it, broke the school record, gets in the car, comes home, comes to play soccer, kicks 2 goals that night.
I don't think she went home. But
just came on home. Just came on over.
Yeah, came on. Probably got some food. And
it's incredible.
Just came in, and she was tough last night too. She had one of her goals as well.
Incredible athlete. All right, so only thing still going is football, obviously, and we still have cross country and soccer. Soccer will be here tomorrow morning at 10:30. Ticket price to get in tomorrow will be what?
It's $10 at the gate.
Yeah, $10. That's TSSAA price, folks. I can tell you that. So $10 at the gate, and so that'll be tomorrow morning. It's Gibbs. The winner of that one will go to the big show.
Oh, you're talking about the soccer game?
Soccer, yeah.
Oh, that'll be $8.
$8.
Yeah,
$8. $10 tonight.
Yeah, $10 for tonight. Sorry.
Yeah, $8 tomorrow, and so the winner of that one, the soccer match tomorrow, will go on to the state tournament. So it's a big deal. And have we ever been to the state tournament in soccer?
Yes, yeah, the girls have done it one other time.
Yeah, so we want to do it again 2025. Pretty simple. The boys play in the spring, girls play in the fall, obviously. So we want the ladies to truck on down there and do it. So If you can get a chance to come by here and support the ladies soccer tomorrow, the Lady Cyclones, and the ladies from Gibbs, who at this point ain't no cream puffs. They're all good. You wouldn't be here. So
Yeah.
it'll be a battle, no question.
They won yesterday in double overtime against or excuse me, they lost in double overtime to Anderson last night. So so both those teams are good. So we'll have our hands full. But this is a special group of kids, man. These seniors, I've said it all year, and I knew early on, like when I watched this play first couple games, I knew we would have a chance for this matchup tomorrow, and I felt really, really good about it. And those girls have just done an incredible job. They're led by a great group of seniors.
Game 1 of the World Series tonight. Dodgers, Blue Jays. Who do you like tonight? Who do you like for the duration? Who's going to win it, do you think?
Well, we were talking about this earlier. I think it's really hard to beat that money that LA puts into their team. Man, they've just got an incredible lineup and pitching staff, and they're just so deep. I think they'll win the series, to be honest with you. So, will it go 5, 6, 7 games? If I was guessing, maybe 6 games. If the Mariners could push into that, the Toronto. But they're a good team too, man. They've kind of got a little Cinderella story going on, you know. So, we were talking about this earlier. The games were fun to watch these last couple weeks. Watching, the Mariners in 15 against the Tigers, and then that game against Toronto in Game 7. Those are the things that kids dream about, you know. And being down 3-1, and then you got your old timer coming up and cranking a 3-run shot,
delivering.
You know.
George Kirby, yeah.
Yeah. So, but it's fun. It's a fun game, man. And this time of the year, it's even more fun because every pitch matters so much. It's every single pitch.
Yep.
And so, we'll see what happens. But my guess will be the Dodgers.
Our director of schools thinks it's going to be the Dodgers.
Oh, I'm sure he does. He's on cloud 9 over there. So.
Mr. Bennis, Richard RV, we call him Bleeding Dodger Blue.
Yeah, it's so hard to pull for that team, huh? Like in terms of it's a difficult to be a fan for them with all the money they get to spend.
Yeah. Tennessee, Kentucky football tomorrow night. Vols, I think it's a big game for Tennessee.
Yeah, it is. Like I think this is not it's Kentucky who's down a little bit. And of course, our history with Kentucky is like we dominate, but they have beaten us a couple times in the last 10, 15 years. But it's on the road. It's at night. It does have the recipe for disaster for Tennessee. Coming off a loss against Alabama. Kentucky played well against Texas. Probably should have had them. And so I think Vols got their work cut out for them. But they need to go in and score often and early. And don't even give them a chance to think.
Last 4 times they've played in Lexington has been a combined 16-point total between the two schools, so they play them tight in Lexington. Stoops is in trouble. We know that. Most people know that he's getting a lot of heat as the head coach of the Wildcats, so this could be his, and let's face it, Tennessee loses tomorrow or at any point going forward, really going to jeopardize their chances to get to the playoffs. So This is a big game. They got to come back after, doing what happened to them down in Alabama. Kentucky had Texas beat and messed up, and Texas beat them overtime. So there's 2 teams that it's a prove-me game for both teams tomorrow night, no question.
Yeah, no doubt. Did you know Nick Miller? He's a Kentucky fan. I don't know if you knew that or not.
Yeah, they went to the game, didn't they?
Yeah, they went. Yeah, he and
last week.
Yeah, he and the Russell boys went to the game. So
yeah.
I'm sure that was fun because they're Texas fans. But so Nick and I, we share an office together, but we're not friends this week. So
till Sunday morning, everyone will be back, right?
And depending on the situation, I still might not be.
Maybe still not be. That's it. Depends on who wins.
Yeah.
Maybe a little tense in the office next week.
It might be.
You got it. Thanks for coming up. I know you're busy.
Appreciate you having me.
Yep, good job. They worked their tail feathers off behind the scenes, and we haven't even got into talking about basketball because it's right around the corner. But we'll let that lay because it's coming soon enough. But tonight, it's senior night. The Cyclones and the Seymour Eagles. Seymour playing for it. They want to get in the playoffs. They got an outside shot. We'll take a look at that. It's a slim hope based on what Volunteer and Cherokee are doing, and along with, of course, the Cyclones are in. If we win tonight, we'll be guaranteed a playoff spot at home in 2 weeks. So we need to take care of business tonight. Seymour on the flip side at 2-3, trying to get into the playoffs. And the Eagles have got a pretty good football team. They're 4-4. They've won 2 in a row, and so Cyclones have won 7 straight. And a little guy named, and I say little guy in stature, but a heart big as his press box, Bryson Blevins, 8 touchdown passes in his first 3 games. He's went 1, then he threw 3, and then last week he threw 4. Pretty good, 8 touchdowns total for Bryson Blevins, the quarterback. Third string, as we talked yesterday with Ryan Whitman's on the show, Coach, in closing here. Most high schools don't even have three quarterbacks, but we have our third deep one in behind Rhett Slagle and Justin Whitehead. Bryson Blevins comes on the scene and throwing 8 touchdowns.
Yeah, he's done a great job, and I know he's been preparing for this moment for a long time. He's been a good football player for a long time, and so we're blessed to be that deep. Obviously, you don't want injuries, but if they happen, if you got a guy that can step in and do his job, then you're in a good spot. So that's what he's done.
You got it. Thanks again.
All right, man. Appreciate you.
Quick break. We'll be right back. We've got more for you. Take a look at some NBA. Oh, what's his name? Mr. Green of the Golden State Warriors got in trouble again last night. Draymond Green, he got in a shoving match. The first game of the season, second game of the season? This guy's a piece of work. He is a piece of work. And we'll take a break. We'll be right back. And we'll see what's going on in the NBA, also the National Hockey League, and we've got a big night of high school football. We'll take a look at all that coming up. We're live here in the press box, ready to go inside the Ford of Elizabethton broadcast booth. We are here ready to bring it to you tonight, the senior night for 2025, the Cyclones and the Seymour Eagles. Very simple. It happens every day. Tell us how we can do it.
Yeah, all you got to do is give us a call. We brought 2 yesterday, actually, but you just give us your name and your birthday and tell us where your prescriptions are at right now, and we'll call that pharmacy, get everything brought over. A lot of times people are nervous about moving because they're afraid something doesn't have refills or something can't be transferred. And when that's the case, we'll call those doctors, get you new prescriptions, and take care of everything, really. It's like the people, one of them we had transferred yesterday, said they'd been trying for about 3 days to get medicine refilled and just wasn't happening, and was frustrated and asked if we could do better, and called, got everything transferred. Took maybe 15 or 20 minutes, and we had to call the doctor on one, which waiting on doctors can sometimes be a little time consuming, but they got that called in, and by the afternoon we had everything ready for her.
Here you go, folks.
So,
it's just that easy. If you're not happy where you're getting your prescriptions filled, come to the Lingerfield Drug Center. The phone number to call and talk to you about it is?
It's 423-542-2138.
There you go. One of our great sponsors right here of Cyclone Sports and the Tom Dillon Sports Show. Get your prescription changed to a mom-and-pop pharmacy that still cares about their people and still wants to give you 100% customer satisfaction. It's right here at Lingerfield Drug Center beside Carter County Bank in downtown Elizabethton. Proud sponsor of Cyclone Sports and the Tom Taylor Sports Show. A lot of grocery store chains out there. Why Food City?
You know, Tom, I hope you've got a lot of time because I've got lots of reasons why you need to shop at Food City. Our associates are number one. They're here to serve the community and our customers, and they do a fabulous job taking care of our customers. This is a family-owned company, and it's such a blessing to work for a family-owned company. They truly care about their associates. And we're so involved in the community, Tom. We do so much in all the communities where there is a Food City location. Anytime there's any big events, typically you're going to see that Food City logo. And when you're in the store, Tom, you've got quality items to be able to select from. Talking about the produce, we're picky about our produce. We sell a lot of locally grown items, and right now half runners is what everybody's all about. And then I'd be remiss if I didn't talk about the meat department. We have our meat cutters back there every day who cut and grind meat fresh daily. Our meat beats none other. I mean, it's great products that we sell back there in our meat department, and it's always fresh. And then the food service department, Tom, I love going to the food service department, and no matter what you get, it's always good, it's always fresh, it's always hot. And like our sushi, they roll that fresh daily. And while you're here, Tom, you can always go to Food City Pharmacy and pick up your prescriptions or get a flu shot. Mm-hmm. It's time for flu shots again. Mm-hmm. So there's so many different reasons why you should shop at Food City, and I could go on and on about our company.
Value every day. Food City. Lisa Johnson, the marketing department. Food City, proud sponsor of Tom Taylor Sports Show and the Elizabethton Cyclone Sports. Value every day. Food City. Back live with the Tom Daly Sports Show. Thanks for being with us. We are live here again at Citizens Bank Stadium inside the Port of Elizabethton broadcast booth, getting ready for senior night tonight. Can't wait. Cyclones and the Seymour Eagles ready to bring it to you. So let's take a look at high school football and see who's playing where tonight. It's a busy night. Again, it is getting down to crunch time, if you will, for teams looking ahead to potential playoff possibilities, and that's certainly the case for the Cyclones here. They're going to be in the playoffs. We've already nailed that down, so it's just a matter of whether we're going to be home or not, and we will be, I think. All we got to do is take care of business tonight, and so I think I'm 99% sure. Yeah, we're both undefeated, Greenville and the Cyclones. Yeah, we will be at home if we win this game tonight against Seymour, which won't be easy. They can play, and they're a good football team. They got an excellent quarterback. He's a southpaw. He's a big old youngin'. See, I got the roster right here. Madison Guffey. Let's see how tall this kid is. He's pretty. Yep, he is. 6'2", 165, kind of lanky, but a lefty, a southpaw. He can sling it, and so we'll see how that goes. We'll talk more about that a little bit later on tonight. Our coverage begins at 6:50 here with the Cyclone Network with Weston Taylor and Kerry Taylor and Andrew Barnett and Isaac Fletcher and Axel Steins, and yours truly bringing it to you coming up tonight, and Eddie Pless. Like I said, Eddie. Games tonight, Dobbins went to Bearden. You got Volunteer at Cherokee. A lot at stake in that one. We'll talk about that in a moment. Unaka at Cloudland, a big battle of Carter County tonight. Hampton, we were there earlier for the tour of schools. They travel to Cosby tonight. Hampton, 5th-ranked team in the state in single A. Daniel Boone will be at Crockett in the Musket Bowl tonight. Those two teams not having the kind of year they want, but it doesn't matter. When it's the Musket Bowl, it's just wide open. Jeff County, Morristown East, Chucky Doak will play at Pigeon Forge tonight. Science Hill hosting West Ridge. Anderson County at South Doyle. That's a big one in Region 2 we're going to be paying attention to for Cyclone fans. Northview Academy at Sullivan East tonight. And West Green and Unicoi County played last night. Unicoi County getting that W. So let's take a look at how things are going to go tonight. Science Hill and West Ridge. Big game tonight with those two teams. For as far as playoff seeding, both teams come into the game at 6-2 overall and 1-1 in the region. So Hilltoppers, the balanced offense, and the Wolves featuring a ground and pound rushing attack. Science Hill's quarterback Lane Clement passing for over 1,300 yards, and the team, led by running back Nalik Anderson, has rushed for over 1,200 yards. West Ridge will have Ethan Amix, who has got 1,253 yards rushing on the season, and quarterback Justice Hilton is close to 900 yards rushing. So we saw him. We beat him here. It's a pound and ground offense for the West Ridge Wolves against the Science Hill Hilltoppers. Leading tackler Darren Hill expected to miss Friday's game for Science Hill, which is a big blow to Stacy Carter's team. Fortunately for the Hilltoppers, got other guys that are back, like Aiden Perry, who got hurt against us in the Elizabethton game, and Jabriel Fain will be back for the Hilltoppers tonight. Sam Perry, we called his name a lot when he was here for Westridge. Sam Perry, 82 tackles and 5 tackles for loss for Westridge tonight. This will be played in Johnson City, so you feel like the Hilltoppers will have an advantage to a point because they're at home. But I'm telling you, Westridge can play. That should be a great ball game. I'm looking forward to be a shootout tonight in Johnson City at Kermit-Tipton Stadium. Dobbins Unit travels to Bearden. The Bulldogs have ended the Indians' last 3 football seasons, so that's going to be on the mind. And has been on the mind all week, preaching it by head coach Joey Christian. The Bulldogs' most recent win came in Kingsport. They beat them in a second-round playoff game last year, 26-7. And so Dobbins entered at 7-1, ready to go against the Bearden Bulldogs on the road tonight at Bearden, who's having a tough year this year. Second straight winless opponent. They've yet to win a game in 2025 for the Bearden Bulldogs. But again, DB's coming to town to give a great way to turn around your season if you're Bearden, so they'll do that tonight in Knoxville. Indians coming off the second straight winless opponent. They played Claiborne a couple of weeks ago after the bye week or before the bye week and beat Claiborne 77-7. So those two teams play tonight in Knoxville. DB should take care of business and come on back with a W for the Tribe down in Knoxville tonight at Bearden High School. Now you get into this Volunteer Cherokee game. Whew, what a game tonight. Cherokee holds a decisive 34-11 advantage in the all-time series, including the last 3 they've won. But there's not a clear-cut favorite tonight. It's even Steven. Both are 6-2. Both are 3-2 in the league, in the conference. And so both teams are stacked. We've seen both of them this year. We can tell you firsthand. Cherokee's senior quarterback, Landon Jeffers, and the Falcons' caller is Lincoln Wilson. Both those guys can play. Their favorite targets are no secret: Lofton Hayes for the Chiefs and Amarian Graves for Volunteer. Cherokee junior running back Jaden Weston is the first 1,000-yard rusher in the Tri-Cities this season. And for the Falcons, they've got a running back there named Bryson Christian's pretty good, so that should be a dandy. And again, both of those teams are very much in the hunt for the playoffs in 4A football. In fact, one of them will go. So you have Greenville and Elizabethton have nailed them down as far as the playoff spot. You have Volunteer and Cherokee, and then as tonight's opponent, Seymour, on the outside looking in. It's pretty much a 5-horse race for 4 teams now in Region 4. The Musket Bowl tonight, the 55th edition of the event. This will be in Jonesboro tonight this year at the home of the Pioneers. Crockett 2-6 and 1-2 in the region. Boone 1-7 and 1-2 in the region. Boone leads the series 39-15. It's been a lopsided series over the years. So Boone, which leads the series 39-15, could potentially force a 3-way tie for third in the conference at the end of the season, should it win the Musket Bowl tonight. It will come down to the tiebreakers. Crockett has already beaten Morristown West, which defeated Boone last week. So there's a lot riding on the Musket Bowl tonight. The 55th installment. Again, Boone leads that series 39-15. They'll play it this year and tonight in Jonesboro at Crockett's home field. Let's see what else. Northview Academy at Sullivan East. Northview Academy and the Sullivan East Patriots will play tonight in Bluff City. Peyton Lingerfeld went over the 2,000-yard mark last week against us. He can throw. He's a very, very good quarterback for the Patriots. They're 0-8. Northview is at 2-6 and 1-4. And so the Patriots have lost 15 straight games now. They're trying to turn it around. I don't know if they can do it tonight or not. Northview Academy, not a bad football team. They've won both meetings they've played, including a 48-9 win in Bluff City last year. And so on paper, you would think, and you'd have to think, that it's going to should be a Northview Academy win, but you never know because you got to play it again at Sullivan East tonight, and that's a tricky place to play for the opponent. It's a tough place to go in and win, and so Northview Academy will be there. Hampton will travel to Cosby, 5th ranked in the state. Hampton at 7-1 and 5-0 in 1A. Wants to be the best in the conference. They'll have to do it through the defending champ Cosby, who's 5-3 but 4-1 in the league. And so that'll be going on tonight. And so Hampton leads that series 16-3, but Cosby won as having won last in 2008. So Hampton has dominated that series, but again, that doesn't matter because it's high school football on a Friday night. So what you think and what you think is important, and what you're thinking based on the numbers, you can throw it out the window because numbers mean nothing. We get these kids out on the field, and it is what it is. So it sounds good here at 12 o'clock in the Friday afternoon, but once the lights come on tonight at all these stadiums, all these numbers we throw at you means nothing. It's who's going to play the best football, make the least amount of mistakes, quite frankly, and who's going to win the battle of the trenches. That's always the case in a football game, and it won't be any different tonight. The rankings going into the week this week: Hampton number 5 in 1A, Happy Valley number 9 in 2A, Unicoi County ranked number 10 in the state in 3A. In 4A, Greenville at number 2, the Cyclones at number 6, and then 5A and 6A have no local representation this week in high school football. So that's what's going on there. We're live again. We're on the road. We're in the studio, the broadcast Ford of Elizabethton broadcast booth here at Elizabethton High. This is where we'll broadcast the game tonight. See the Cyclone Network behind us and Tom Taylor Sports. And so we'll be ready to go with this tonight. 6:50 airtime, 7:30 kickoff. Andrew Barnett and Kerry Taylor and Weston Taylor and Axel Steins and Isaac Fletcher and Eddie Pless and yours truly. It's as Coach Diaz called it, and he's right. It's a dream team. These folks do a wonderful job. We appreciate them bunches, do what they do, and do it very well. It's student-led, and so we'll have multiple cameras tonight, be ready to go. It's going to be a lot of fun. We'll honor the seniors, as you heard him say earlier. Coach Diaz was here, the athletic director, and talking about who will honor what seniors before the game, what seniors will honor at halftime. Obviously, the football will be before the game for obvious reasons, and so they got a football game to play. So that's what's coming up tonight, starting at 6:50 here, audio and video here on the Tom Taylor Sports Show Facebook page and on YouTube. All right, some specials at Food City today. The deals, let's see, celebrate the savings sales, what they're calling this one this week. Hormel chili with beans, $1.69 a can, limit 4. Celsius Energy, the drink, 4 cans for $5. Nabisco Ritz crackers. Love eat me some Nabisco crackers and a glass of milk. Watch me a cowboy movie. Watching Return of the Lonesome Dove last week. It was awesome. Be watching one tonight when we get home from the football game to try and unwind. Nabisco Ritz crackers, $1.99 a box. Limit 3 at all Food Cities. Totino's pizza rolls for $6.99. Limit 4 for those. Eggo waffles or pancakes, 2 for $5. Again, that's at all Food Cities today and tomorrow. This is the sale paper for the, as we said, the 2 days only. They're calling it this time out the Celebrate the Savings Sale. And so that's what's going on at all Food Cities. A couple of more specials. Jif peanut butter. Yeah. Let me some Jif peanut butter. $1.99 a jar. That's good there. That's a good deal. That's a good price. Starkist Chunk Light Tuna. $1 a piece for 5 for $5, limit 10. So you can get 5 cans of Chunk Light Tuna for $1 a piece. That's a really good deal. The Craven Flavor Graham Crackers for $1.69 a box. All that available again at all Food Cities today and tomorrow for the, as they call it, the Celebrate the Savings Sale at all Food Cities today and tomorrow. We'll be right back after this. We are live. We're on the road here again. We're in the Fort of Elizabethton broadcast booth here at Citizen Bank Stadium on the Tom Taylor Sports Show.
It's the Elizabethton City Schools Tour of Schools, brought to you by Northeast Community Credit Union. Hi, this is Tom Taylor, inviting you to join Andrew DeMoss, Nicole Moore, Carrie Taylor, and yours truly as we showcase great kids doing great things in Elizabethton City Schools. On Tuesday, we'll be at T.A. Duggar. Wednesday at Eastside Elementary. Monday, Harold McCormick Elementary. Tuesday, Elizabethton High School. And Wednesday, we'll wrap it up at Westside Elementary, showcasing great kids doing great things in Elizabethton City Schools. It'll be audio and video from 9 till 10 each day. Join us, the Elizabethton City Schools Tour of Schools, brought to you by Northeast Community Credit Union, showcasing great kids doing great things in Elizabethton City Schools.
After a long, hard day at work, all you want to do is relax at home, right? But how can you possibly relax when your home's not comfortable? If you want to feel more comfortable at home, give Advanced Heat Pump Systems a call today. With over 30 years of experience and the most innovative solutions, you can rest assured that Advanced Heat Pump Systems will make your home more comfortable. Give them a call today, 926-2665, or visit them online at advancedheatpump.com.
Our success is your success.
And back on the Tom Taylor Sports Show. Thanks for being with us. Hello to Richard Whitson. Baker says hello. It's going to be a great night for football. Cool weather's amazing. Yeah, it is. Looking forward to that. Richard Whitson, hello to you. Hello to Patsy Lyons. Hello to Wendy Arnett. Becky Porch, some of the folks watching, Reba Whitehead. Thank you, ladies, for watching the show, and guys as well. We're here again at the Fort of Elizabethton broadcast booth here at the Cyclone Network. See behind us here, we'll be ready to go at 6:50 tonight. We'll go audio and video. The Cyclones, it'll be senior night. The band's out there performing right now, warming up a little bit, doing some practice here this afternoon, getting ready for the performance tonight. We'll be here tomorrow for the Elizabethton Classic. We will be emceeing that event tomorrow. And so here's your bands. Division 1 will be Rye Cove out of Virginia, Cloudland, Unaka, and South Green. Division 2 tomorrow. It all starts at 2 o'clock, by the way. The weather's going to be perfect for this event tomorrow. Division 2 will have Johnson County, Chuckett Oak, Sullivan East, Hampton, and West Green. Division 3 will be Daniel Boone, Unicoi County, and Cherokee. Division 4 and 5 combined, Volunteer High, Morristown West, Stars Mill High School, Tennessee High, and Greenville High. Those will be the bands in 4 and 5 combined. Then Division 6, which is the larger bands, the big boy bands, if you will, Abington, Inca, North Carolina, Westridge, Hillcrest. Not sure if that's a Tennessee school or North Carolina school, but Hillcrest will be here. And then the Betsy Band will do an exhibition, and then we'll be treated at the end before the award ceremony tomorrow night by the ETSU Marching Bucks. So it's going to be a great day. Weather's going to be perfect for this event. We're looking forward to doing this. It's an honor to do this event. I love it. And so it'll be starting tomorrow at 2 o'clock. Gates open at 1:15, and the national anthem starts at 2, and we're off and running at 2 o'clock tomorrow with 20 bands here performing for the Elizabethton Classics. Mr. Valentine, who's right outside the press box here directing the final couple of minutes of their practice. We'll be in a minute to talk about the Elizabethton Classic. All right, NFL football. We told you the Chargers won last night, 37-10. Justin Herbert, 3 touchdown passes for the Chargers. Vikings have lost 3 out of 4. That was last night, so everything now shifts to Sunday. Got some big games. Buffalo 4-2 will be at Carolina, and Charlotte at 4-3. Also on Sunday night, the Steelers at 4-2 will host the Green Bay Packers at 4-1-1. That'll be coming up on Sunday night. That's the 2 biggies this week as far as good head-to-head competition. Other games, the Bears in Baltimore without Lamar Jackson. Bears 4-2, Baltimore 1-5. Cleveland will be in New England. The Patriots at 5-2, and the Browns at 2-5 for that 1 o'clock kickoff in Foxborough. Miami at 1-6 got a vote of confidence by their front office. Coach did 1-6. Miami at Atlanta, who's 3-2. The Giants will be in Philadelphia on Sunday, interdivisional battle. Eagles at 5-2. The Giants flipped that record. They're at 2-5. The Jets, winless at 0-7, will be in Cincinnati to battle the Bengals, who are struggling. They're 3-4. The 49ers at 4-2 will be in Houston to battle the Texans, who are 2-4. Tampa Bay at 5-2, one of the better teams in the league, will be in New Orleans to battle the Saints. Record-wise, it should be a pasting by Tampa Bay. They're 5-2. The Saints are at lowly 1-6. Dallas, the Cowboys are 3-1 in Denver to battle the Broncos at 5-2. Cowboys have their hands full. Tennessee at 1-6 will be in Indianapolis to battle the Colts, who flip-flopped that record. They're 6-1. We told you Green Bay and Pittsburgh on Sunday night. Monday Night Football, the Chiefs at 4-3, hosting the Commanders at 3-4, and the Raiders mercifully are off this week. They could not play dead in a Western movie, and so the Raiders have the week off, and so he being Pete Carroll's got his hands full, no question. So it's not good in Raiderland, I can tell you that. 31-0. You crossed midfield twice last week. 93 total yards of offense, only 3 first downs on the game. They lose 31-0 to the Chiefs, which is bad enough because we hate the Chiefs. But anyway, the Raiders are not playing very good football. But what is being done very well is the Betsy Band, and he's going to join us right after this break. He'll join us, Mr. Valentine of the Tom Taylor Sports Show.
After a long, hard day at work, all you want to do is relax at home, right? But how can you possibly relax when your home's not comfortable? If you want to feel more comfortable at home, give Advanced Heat Pump Systems a call today. With over 30 years of experience and the most innovative solutions, you can rest assured that Advanced Heat Pump Systems will make your home more comfortable. Give them a call today, 926-2665, or visit them online at advancedheatpump.com.
Talking to our buddy Molly Hurley from Chick-fil-A. It's football time in Tennessee, the late John Ward would say. On a Friday night or a Saturday afternoon or even on Sunday to watch NFL, you can get your trays from Chick-fil-A. Tell us what we can get there.
Yes, you can. You can get nugget and strip trays, fruit, salad, mac and cheese. We've got cookies, brownies. We've got wraps and veggie wraps. And then we also have our sub sandwich trays that have our cold grilled chicken, lettuce, tomato. Those are really good. And if you're getting it for a Sunday for the NFL games, you can also get the nuggets and strips chilled, so that way we'll cool them down for you, give you reheat instructions, and you can pop them in the oven and have them ready for your party.
How do we order? How do we get them?
You can call the store at 423-297-1266, or you can go online or use your Chick-fil-A app to place an order online.
Any day is a good day to get a tray from Chick-fil-A in Elizabethton, 423-297-1266. Our buddy Molly Hurley marketing lady from Chick-fil-A here in Elizabethton. Proud sponsor of the Tom Bailey Sports Show and Elizabethton Cyclone Sports. We are back, and he is here. That's a good thing. We're glad he's here. He is our band director for the three-time state champion Betsy Band, back to back to back. And so, but we'll park that for tomorrow. We got that coming up. We'll talk about that in a little while. But we're going to talk about, this is phenomenal. We started, this is what, year number 3, is that right? 4. Fourth year. First year we had how many schools?
First year we had between, I think, maybe 15 or 16 schools that attended.
Yep. Then, well, we're up to 20 now, so it keeps the words out. And why would it not be? They get treated to it's a great venue. It's a perfect place to watch a band competition. When they built the stadium, they put that in the planning stages to make sure that they could do that. And it's a great place. And the weather's going to be great tomorrow. Got 20 bands coming, and so great job that you have done this. And so when you do something good like you've done, the word spreads, and so it gets easier. In fact, I think you told me some have been calling you saying, "Hey, can we come be a part of this?" Which is a great compliment.
Absolutely, yeah.
So
that's important.
Absolutely, and so it starts tomorrow in Division I. Kind of give us an overview of what's going to be going on.
Yeah, so tomorrow morning, or tomorrow afternoon, I know we have a championship soccer game in here in the morning, which is we're excited for. A couple of our band girls are on that team and going to get to compete at the sub-state game. We'll open the gates at 1:15. The T.A. Duggar Junior High Band will sing, or not sing, that doesn't make any sense, play the national anthem for us at 2.
Yeah.
And then we have our first group of bands from 2:15 until about 5:30. And that would be the Rye Cove, Cloudland, Unaka, and South Green are in the first block of Division I bands. And then Johnson County, Chucky Doak, Sullivan East, Hampton, West Green in the next group. Then we'll have about a 10-minute break, and then at 4:45, the last 3 will go on right before dinner. Daniel Boone, Unicoi, and Cherokee, and that is what we call the Silver Division. And each one of those classes will be competing against each other, and then, of course, overall, the highest score out of those bands will get the Silver Division Championship. Then we have a dinner break at 5:30, where we're going to be serving delicious Chick-fil-A and pizza and everything that you could want, hamburgers, I think, in the concession stand, hot dogs as usual. And then at 6:15, we'll kick it back off with the Gold Division, which is Divisions 4, 5, and 6. Division 4 is volunteer, Morristown West, and Stars Mill High School from Fayetteville, Georgia. We have a couple of out-of-state bands joining us that have never done that before.
That's awesome.
Great. Division 5 is Tennessee High in Greenville. And then at 7:35, the Division 6 starts, and that would be Abingdon, Inca, Westridge, and Hillcrest from Greenville, South Carolina. And then we'll perform at 8:35. The Marching Bucks will perform at 8:50.
That's awesome.
And then awards will be at 9:15-ish. So we're extremely excited for those 21 bands and 23 performances. And 5 different states, 21 bands from 5 different states. It's turned into a pretty awesome event.
Oh, absolutely.
And we definitely have a few bands that are coming to join us for their last band competition of the year, and then go to Dollywood as a celebration. So that's pretty cool.
It is cool. Honored to be part of it too, to get a chance to be the MC of the event. Can't wait. I always circle the calendar and wait for him to call me and say this is the date. And so this year the date is tomorrow. So for folks who've never been to a band competition, we rattle off all these bands like, okay, what do you do? How do they compete? It's pretty stressful, to say the least. You're in a time crunch, so kind of give folks out there who've never been to one of these what it's all about and how it works.
Yeah, so every band gets a 15-minute time slot to push on the field, perform, and then push off everything off the field. And bands are judged by kind of what they're asking the students to do, and then how well they do it. That's the two main things. And they get scores for music and marching and the formations on the field, but they also get scores for how effective that their show is, and whether or not they're able to make connections with the audience, and the level of artistry that they display, and the level of kind of musical and visual nuance that they can have. And then, of course, we also have judges that specifically work or judge the percussion section, the color guard, and the drum majors, which are all, of course, a part of the overall score, but those individual captions also get their own trophies and their own rankings.
Mm-hmm. So, in essence, all the little wheels go around and make the big wheel, which would represent the band, but each part of the band's being judged and can win awards, like when we get ready to do the awards, be the best drum major and the best this, best that. So it's pressure packed, and so you have a time frame to get on the field. And if you go past that time, what'd you say, 15 minutes? So 15. If you go past 15, then you get penalized points, right?
Typically, yeah. And
so.
in more in like state championship type events or regional events, they will do timing penalties. We don't typically do them at these contests, but it's because we're just trying to make sure everybody has the most successful run that they have of the year. But yes, timing penalties can come into effect at bigger competitions.
We're talking to Jonathan Valentine, the band director, Elizabethton and I. We're here inside the Port of Elizabethton broadcast booth, getting ready tonight to see them again. They had a little preview out here, a little warm-up today, and kind of walk through, if you will. And so you'll see the band tonight, senior night, honoring senior band members, football. Coach Diaz told us all the different groups, and so it's going to be a special night. Weather's going to be perfect. I mean, here it is. It's a Chamber of Commerce Friday. It was cool this morning in the low 30s, but tonight it's going to be sweatshirt weather. It's going to be beautiful, no rain, no bad weather. So you'd want to come out here and say thanks to these kids and come watch a good football game, too. It's Seymour. Seymour's got a lot to play for. They're trying to get in the playoffs. We, by virtue of winning this game tonight, will be at home for sure in 2 weeks for the opening round of the playoffs. We are 17-1. The only time we've lost here on this field in the playoffs was year number 1 against CAK back in 2015. So we play well here at Citizens Bank Stadium. Of course, between now and then, that first game in November the 7th on that Friday night, we'll make a little trip down to Greenville next Thursday night for what should be. I'm looking at the weather. It looks to be it's going to be rainy and cold. So, yeah, but that's okay. We've been blessed with beautiful weather to this point. We got beautiful weather tonight and for senior night. Competition, when do we go back to defend our back-to-back state championship coming up?
Yep, so next Saturday we will participate in the state championship. The kids will get they'll get the opportunity to perform for the community. Of course, tonight it'll be post-game. It'll be after the game, so stick around and join the band and watch the band perform their full show again. And then we will do our community send-off on Tuesday night at 8 p.m. here as well. That'll be our final exhibition performance before we leave to go to state in the full uniform and everything. We'll also give out our juniors their letters for their Letterman jackets. And then we will all go to Greenville on Thursday for the football game. Then they'll have a little bit of a touch-up rehearsal during class, load the trucks, and then we'll meet Saturday morning and drive to Smyrna and get to perform at 4:57 Central Time for the preliminary performance, and then later that night at finals to try to defend the crown.
Sure, you're in essence a coach. You're the director, so you're coaching a team of kids, obviously. So how does the coach feel about the team this year?
We're young. We have 151 members, which is right around the biggest that we've had, but only 54 of those are juniors and seniors. So we're young. We're lots of freshmen and sophomores, almost 100 freshmen and sophomores, and we put in front of them our difficult show. We took some risks and tried some different things just to see what we were able to pull off, and they've handled it pretty well. We've had our ups and downs. We've finished with some lower scores than we typically have, but it's an immature group, and a young group is not necessarily immature, but just a young group, and just like with anything else,
learning curve.
There's definitely been a learning curve.
Sure.
So we've had a great year. I mean, the kids are performing at a really high level right now. They're performing their best, and so the goal would be that we put on our best 2 shows of the year next Saturday.
There you go. We'll start tonight with senior night. Again, you can watch the band do a full performance after the game. And then tomorrow, please come out here and support these, not just the Elizabethton band. We're kind of partial to that band, but obviously all these other bands have put in a lot of time. And I was at Hampton this morning doing a tour of schools, and they're excited about coming down here tomorrow. It's their final band competition for the year. So everybody wants to go, finish things up on a positive note. So it's a big deal to these kids, big deal to these parents. They put in a lot of time. You can come over here in the summertime when it's blazing hot in the summer. About here behind us, you'll see the Betsy Band going through their paces in band camp. So all these bands work very hard, and they deserve a big house tomorrow, and I hope you'll show up to do that. Tickets are how much to get in?
$10 for adults, $5 for students, and 5 and under are free.
Yeah, we've got a concession stand that runs all day long, so there's going to be bandograms and typically some other band people come here and sell different things. So
we have a large number of vendors this year, which is nice.
Which we'll be announcing over the PA. So we're looking forward to it. Hope you'll come be a part of it. Gates open at 1:15 tomorrow, starting with the T.A. Duggar band playing the national anthem, and away we go. So looking forward to being there. Looking forward to being back tonight to watch this great band and send you down to Smyrna, Tennessee on Saturday of next week on November the 1st to try and make it back to back to back to back. Would that not be awesome?
It would be. It would be pretty crazy.
That's the name of the game. That's the goal, right?
That's the goal.
Just
That's
win,
the goal.
baby.
Yeah, and trying our best to be our best version of the Betsy Band on
Absolutely,
that night.
and you do. We appreciate that. So we'll see you tonight. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate you.
Appreciate you having me.
Good guy. Quick break. We'll be right back. David Lyons here from Brumman Sports Shop. He's here. And also a couple young ladies from the soccer team that beat Greenville last night, which is not easy to do. I think it's the first time Greenville lost this game, a regional championship in 15 years. They lost here on this field last night thanks to the Lady Cyclones. So two great programs. We can't stand each other. We have a lot of respect for each other, but we want to beat each other's eyes out on whatever we're doing, whether it's a band or pick a sport: volleyball, softball, baseball, football, tiddlywinks, you name it. It's Greenville and Elizabethton. A lot of respect for each other's programs. That's why they want to beat each other so bad. And so last night, the Cyclone soccer team bested Greenville, and so we'll be at home tomorrow morning. It's Gibbs, 10:30 start time tomorrow morning, $8 ticket to get in. And then Greenville will travel to Anderson County tomorrow. The winners of tomorrow's matches will move on to the state tournament next week in Middle Tennessee. Quick break, Mr. Lyons in the house next from Brumman Sports Shop with the Tom Taylor Sports Lyons with a special song. Take it away, Axel.
The Eagle Center is right downtown. The second block is where we're found. We have crocs and clocks and a lot of things. Tools and glass and shiny rings. Coins and books and mirrors too. All these things just waiting for you. Beautiful furniture and much, much more. You gotta come visit our store.
Are we ready? He says, I'm born ready. So there you go. Hello, Baker. How you doing? Let's see. What's the name of our band performance this year? It helps me understand what's going on. Forgot to ask him, so I just read this after he left. It's a good one, though. So, Baker, she's always on top of it. Baker, honey, we need an eggnog milkshake tonight. If you would bring that, I would dance at your wedding, even though you're already married. So that's good. So how you doing, sir?
Doing well.
Haven't had him on for a while. Our buddy, we're here inside the Port of Elizabethton broadcast booth. This is where it all happens tonight, Cyclone Network. Again, it'll be Andrew Barnett, Weston Taylor, Kerry Taylor, Axel Steins, Isaac Fletcher, Eddie Pless. Yours truly going to bring it to you. 6:50 airtime, 7:30 kickoff, and one of our sponsors is Brumman Sports. And we got show and tell. Weather's turned, obviously. Got out this morning, it's in the low 30s. It's going to be even cooler. And so Thursday, when we go to Greenville for the football game on Thursday night, they're calling for rain and about 50-degree temperatures. So it's going to be a wet, damp night. So we need windbreakers and ponchos. And you've got those down there, don't you?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
We got plenty.
Absolutely. So what do you got here? You did a show and tell?
Yeah.
Oh, I love this.
Yeah.
This is awesome. I go, is Is it done? It is done,
Yeah,
isn't it?
it's done.
Look at this. I'll have this rascal, and I may have it on tonight. I love it. Tom Taylor Sports. It's what, 2X?
Yep.
There you go. So they can do it for me. They can do it for anybody, right?
That's right.
Well, that's monogram stitched.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was. Oh, look there.
Yeah.
It is stitched in there. It ain't going anywhere.
Yeah.
It's not going to fade.
I did it about 15 minutes ago.
Wow. Hot off the press, literally. That is awesome. So you can do that for anybody's logo, business,
Yep.
school, whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
Can they see it? Am I showing it good?
Yep, I can see it.
That is awesome. Woohoo! Makes me excited. And I'll have it on tonight because it's going to be a little cool when the sun goes down.
Yeah.
So, all right. So that's one thing you can do, and you can get in any color, any size, right?
I can get gray, navy, and black right now, all the way up. I think it goes to 4X.
Yeah, 4X. All right. So it is here, folks. We are 61 days till Christmas Eve now, and so if you want to order things, you best be getting down there to get it done because, and you know, I'm not doing a sales pitch, but being in a reality check. Particularly Letterman's jackets.
Yeah.
You're in crunch time now, aren't you?
Well, actually, last Wednesday we cut off orders for Christmas, just simply because we're kind of in a transition from the lady that's sewing our patches on. We may be able to turn it back on before Christmas here. In the next, I'm meeting with a lady this afternoon. If she can do it, depending on the volume she can do, we may be able to turn it back on and get you some more before Christmas.
So that tells you about everything else you're going to be ordering. You want something specially done like this, what he just did for me for my jacket, then you need to get down there now and have it done because you're going to blink and it'll be here. So, I mean, we're talking inside of 5 weeks now to Thanksgiving. It's 5 weeks yesterday. So, hello, by the way, to Patsy Lyons. So, I was at Pete's Inn on Tuesday, and Eric couldn't talk long because he's going to Mama's house for breakfast.
Oh, yeah.
So, apparently it's a big deal.
Oh, yeah.
So, she cranks out the food, huh?
Yes, sir. She'll make biscuits and gravy and fried bologna and eggs. That's why there's all big boys in the family.
They ate well. Good victuals.
Yep.
Yeah. Now, what do you call her? You call her?
I call her Mama.
Mama.
Yeah, but everybody's got a different name for her.
Yeah, Eric calls her a different name. But anyway, hello. She's watching the show. Thank you. But Baker's watch, among others. So what else we got here? Show and tell.
I did this just as something for me, but I can do it for anybody. It's just a Nike hoodie, and I've done Elizabethton down the arm. Let's see if you can see that.
Let's put it right here.
Yeah. So I did Elizabethton down the left arm.
Cool. Look at that. That's nice.
And then on the hood, I actually put Toughies on each side.
That is nice. This will come in handy Thursday night down there in Greenville. Yeah. And going forward, the first playoff game, I mean, we've been lucky. We've had great weather all the way to this point. Okay, it's going to rain, turn cold. It's supposed to. It's the fall, and we're on the edge of winter. So there you go. So, Tuffy, this is insulated, too. It's the fleece.
Yep.
Yeah, this thing is warm. So
yeah, that's why I was sweating when I got up here.
Oh, you had this on?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, this is nice. So what sizes can you do this for folks?
It goes up to 4X and a ton of colors.
Okay. So there's that. He's got a whole box of goodies. So he brings show and tell. We love it. We're here live again at the Fort of Elizabethton broadcast booth, getting ready for Cyclone football tonight. And so we're here for a few more minutes. And also today's show brought to you by Food City. We're normally Food City. We'll be here in 2 weeks, by the way. We've already figured if we win tonight, we'll be at home with the first round of the playoffs. We're hoping that'll happen, and if it does, then we'll be here doing the show on that Friday as well. So this is neat. Tell us about this.
So that right there is one of the football trophies we have in right now. I think it's a 13-inch. It's a resin trophy. It's a nicer option to just your normal, regular, plastic trophies.
It is nice.
And we can get that in soccer, basketball, and football right now.
Yep. There you go. By the way, we got a couple of ladies from the regional champion soccer team's going to be here in a few minutes. They're going to talk to us. We're looking forward to doing that. And so, who beat Greenville last night here on the field, beating the great Greenville team that has such a storied soccer tradition. So these, you can get onesies, twosies, tensies, whatever.
I've got probably about 10 or 12 of those in stock right now. But if you need more, I can order them.
So, well, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I like that. Look at that right there. This is where he's stomping the soccer ball.
Yeah.
Guy's a big dude.
Yeah. So that's the Beast line. Again, that one's soccer, but they've got basketball, football, track. They've got the Beast for every sport.
I like that. That's cool looking. And they're doing the same thing as stomping the football and everything at the different sport.
Yeah.
And so you can put your whatever you want to put on right there.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be nice. How much do those go for?
I think those are probably around 20.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's a resin, so it costs more.
That is awesome. That looks really good. So that's unique, something different.
Oh yeah.
So,
especially if younger kids,
mm-hmm.
something a little bit different.
Yeah, put that on your nightstand. That'd be really cool.
Yeah.
Or on your desk or whatever. That's neat stuff. So, what else you got for us?
All right. So, since we're kind of transitioning into basketball season,
mm-hmm.
we've got
scorebooks.
I think those are 12.
Yeah. I'll probably just buy that right here on the spot. I need one, so it'll be here before you know it. So, I have to go home and see if I got any left over. It's $10. I have to go over and see if any left over from last year's book, but that would be, so you got scorebooks,
mm-hmm.
all right, from Brummett Sports Shop.
Then we've just got our normal valveless water bottles. So you just squeeze them.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
That's cool.
So I bought a bunch. I can actually get, it's a carrier,
mm-hmm.
and it comes with 8 bottles. I think it's around $40, but you got those, just a single bottles are $8.
$8 right there. Hello to Cyclone fans. Says outstanding football weather. Go Cyclones. Yeah, it's gonna be a great night for everybody. Oh, here's your dry erase board.
Yep.
This goes for, let's see what, $20. Yep. That's a 2, isn't it? 20.
Yep.
Yeah, $20. Here's your dry erase board. If you're a coach, you want to work a half court offense or draw up a half court play, or you flip it over and here's a full court you can draw on.
Yep.
So.
And it's got the latch up top so you can keep your paperwork on it and
mm-hmm.
keep it all in one spot. Because if you're like me, you set it down, you lose it.
Lose it, yeah. It's not easy being you, is it?
No.
No.
On the way here, I locked myself out of the store and had to walk all the way around the front because I left my keys sitting in there. So.
Oh, it's every time I talk to him, it's something he's done. It's just, yeah. So it's just tough being you.
Yeah, I need cameras. I'll have a reality TV show.
David Lyons,
yeah.
reality show.
Well, they might commit me.
What else is in the magic box?
All right. So, showed you a Nike hoodie. Here's another option. It is a Under Armour hoodie.
That thing's warm too.
Yep.
It's heavy. Feels good.
So with that, we can get different colors in that as well, and we can put anything you want on it. If you want vinyl, if you want it embroidered, whatever.
What you guys been working on? What's been hot down there right now? What are folks coming in looking for?
Well, all week I've been working on the trophies for the Elizabethton Classic tonight.
Mm-hmm.
So awards have been big. Letterman's are normal. Football trophies for the youth leagues that are ending. I think tomorrow's the championship for the Watauga League.
Mm-hmm. Out of Daniel Boone.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah.
So we just got those trophies finished earlier this week. So they're nice. We also have a replica Super Bowl trophy.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's resin like the ones we just showed, but they're 15-inch tall and look just like a Super Bowl trophy.
That's cool.
Yeah.
They'll love that.
Oh, yeah.
We're here live again talking to our buddy David Lyons from Brummett Sports Shop. He ships all over the country, and so anywhere you want to go to have it shipped, he can ship it to you. You've been shipping to Ohio,
Wisconsin, California, Texas. And we've done stuff up Twin Springs, Granger, Knoxville area, just
all over.
Wherever they call from.
You've been hopping.
Mm-hmm.
Busy. I love it.
Yep.
We'd love to promote him too. He does a great job. So here we go. This is the oh, it's pretty cool. Number one. Oh, look at that. That thing it's actually etched in there, isn't it?
Yep.
Number one Cyclone supporter, Tom Taylor Sports. You're so nice to me. Look at that. That is cool. You can do that with anything, anyway. Business, church, sports team, anybody.
Anything.
Wow. That thing is. How did you do that? Because you can see through it.
Yeah. So I had to flip the image and engrave it from the back.
Wow. Look at that. That is really cool.
So those come in a variety of different colors.
That is awesome. Very cool.
Yep.
How much that? What's the retail?
Those are more expensive. That's a crystal plaque. So I think those are around $40.
That is awesome. Look at that. Goodness. Too cool. Very, very nice. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah. Is that for me?
Yeah, it's for you.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah.
I thought you were just going to use it as a demonstration, as a sample.
No.
Oh, you're giving that to me?
Yeah.
He's so good to me. Thank you. All right. Saw you make cash to, yep, I did, Baker. So here's your NACA balloon toboggans, not balloon, NACA toboggans right there.
Yep.
And cold weathers are coming, and you'll probably need them. I don't know if you need them tonight, you'll need them next week, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah.
So you can get these in any school.
Yep. So I've got that particular style in the maroon, and I've got them already for Happy Valley, Unaka, and Johnson County, navy, and black.
Wow, that's nice. How much you go for?
I think those are 25.
25? All right. Man, those are heavy too. That keep your ears warm. That's awesome. So
here's some different basketball pumps.
Yep, different. A basic pump for $8. Everybody needs a basketball pump if you're around, or a football pump or soccer pump. It's a ball pump. Yeah. Inflation pump by Champro for $8, and this one is a Stealth digital hand pump, and this goes for
I think that one's
45. There you go. So it's a digital Stealth digital hand pump for basketball, soccer balls, footballs, volleyballs, anything really. So there you go. Yeah. That'd be a good practical gift for a coach or someone who's around a lot of teams.
Oh yeah, because I mean, you got one or two, this isn't too bad, but you get too many. It's nice to have a digital pump. You just press the button and wait.
Mm-hmm.
The one good thing about the hand pump is it's here in the back. I don't know if you can see that, but that pops off, and that's where your needle's stored at.
All right, put your needle down in them. So always looking for a needle at home. Never know where to leave it. So it's going to be, you put it right side in storage right inside the handle. That's slick.
And if you got kids like me, they get broke and bent and lost and stuck in the ground. So we sell packs of 3 replacement needles.
3 needles? Yeah. Can't imagine your son doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's our cracker jack.
Oh, God. He goes in there and gets in my toolbox, and I'll find my screwdriver stuck in the dirt. He said, I'm digging. Well, get a shovel.
Yeah. Boys will be boys.
Yep.
There you go. All right.
And these are scrimmage vest.
There you go. 6-pack scrimmage vest for $26. That's awesome. Got the girls from the soccer team going to join us coming up here in just a second. 6-pack scrimmage vest. They have to get back to class. I don't want to keep them too long, but they said, nah, take your time. But no, I want to get them back into class. Talk about their big game last night. 6-pack scrimmage vest for $26. Different colors?
Yeah. Well, right now we just have that.
Yeah.
But they do come in I think, one other color.
Okay. Awesome. So lots of options, folks. Why we bring them in and do show and tell every week.
I'll do these 2 things, and then I'll let them girls because I don't want to hold them back from learning.
Yeah.
So since it's basketball season, here's a pair of basketball shorts from Champro.
Mm-hmm.
So we can get Under Armour and Nike as well. But those right there are good quality.
Mm-hmm. They're wearing them long again. Remember back in the day when I wore them, they were pretty short.
Yeah.
They're letting them be more of a...
Oh, yeah. That's why I wear mine as long, almost to my knees.
Yeah.
But we can get them with a shorter inseam. I accidentally ordered some, and my thighs were sunburned for a week. They hadn't seen sun since I was probably Finn's age.
There you go. You're a hoot. What else? You got one more thing you said?
Yeah, I'm going to do these 2 shirts. These are some Nike dry fits. This one's just a regular T-shirt. You can come in, you can get anything you want on it. Put your name, number on the back, whatever.
Now, this camera's not doing it justice. You need to go into the store downtown Elizabeth and see all this for yourself and talk to Kendall or Julie or you. One of the 3, right?
Yeah.
So there you go. So you can put anything on this. Well, this thing's lightweight, isn't it?
Yep.
Man, oh man.
It's real soft. It's a dry fit, real soft. That's a heathered gray.
Mm-hmm.
And then right now I've got a couple of these. They're black long sleeve Nike.
There you go. That is nice too. Very nice.
Yep.
So this is what you can get, folks, right here, long sleeve, and it's thin. It's kind of almost like a mesh, but it's not a mesh, is it?
No, it's stretchy.
Yeah. Man, I love my jacket. If I had time, I'd put it on right here in front of it. But I'll have it on tonight because I can tell you the sun goes down, it's going to be a little cool, but that's all right. Show me that one more. We can squeeze in one more. You're nice enough to come up here. We can work this jacket in and this ball cap real quick. I'll show you this Happy Valley ball cap. It's a Champ Pro. There it is. You can get all the different teams. It's breathable. It's got the mesh on the back of it.
Yeah, those right there. Everybody that buys one
loves them. Oh, yeah.
We can get the same style, but with a snapback if you don't like a fitted hat.
All right.
And then this is the Ojo. Not really a windbreaker. It's kind of a light to pull over. I guess quarter zip's what they call it.
Yep. Love it.
Yep.
Fleece on the inside of that too. Warm.
Yep.
Different colors.
Yeah, I can get that in gray, black, and I think navy. Excuse me.
So here's what you look at: 61 days out to Christmas. You go down there and order these and get your favorite school or the person you're buying for their favorite school, and have them keep it back, or they can take it home, squirrel it away, and hide it. But now's the time. I know I'm going to keep pounding this drum from here on out. Now's the time, because the press is going to go so fast, so long. So Kendall and Julie wants some time off too. So don't walk in on Christmas Eve going, "Can you do this for me?" So do it now.
That's right.
Just kind of plan a little bit ahead of time. Hours are open.
We're open 10 to 5 Monday through Friday and 10 to 2 on Saturday.
Social media?
We're on Facebook and Instagram at Brummett Sports Shop, and our website is brummettsportshop.com. If you want a quote, you can go on our website, pick something out, and submit it for a quote, or send us an email at brummets1945@gmail.com.
There you go. This right here, I'd have to, I can't wait to wear that done. I'd have to stomp somebody trying to take this off of me. I love that. Thank you.
You're very welcome.
Gosh, that is awesome. Man, he's too good to me.
And that's good quality. It's thick.
It's heavy.
Yep.
I'll have it on tonight. We'll start probably with the suit jacket, but tonight, before it's all said and done, we'll have that on, because it's going to get a little cool when the sun goes down.
Yep.
We'll take a break. We'll be right back. The girls are here. The ladies in the house from the Elizabethton Lady Cyclone soccer team next on the Tom Daly Sports.
It's exciting Elizabethton Cyclone football. Hi, this is Tom Taylor, inviting you to join the Cyclone Network. Kerry Taylor, Andrew Barnett, Axel Steins, Isaac Fletcher, Weston Taylor, Eddie Pless, and yours truly this Friday night. It's senior night as the Cyclones host the Seymour Eagles for the final home game of the regular season. We'll go on air the broadcast at 6:50, kickoff at 7:30, audio and video. The Cyclones winners of 7 in a row. It's senior night against the Seymour Eagles. It all starts at 6:50 this Friday night here on the Tom Daly Sports Show Facebook page and on YouTube. Go Elizabethton Cyclone football. Double C Western Supply in Elizabethton, your Cowboy store, and so much more. We have shoes and boots for guys and gals. We have kids' boots and shoes for the little people, too. Ball caps, Marriott Wrangler, and a large selection of Huey. We have purses, billfolds, handbags. We carry a full line of Montana Silversmith jewelry. We have both Lane Frost and Huey cologne and perfumes. We even have several styles of rugs to choose from, and a large kids section full of boots and shoes and jeans and dresses and even stuffed animals. And jeans, and more jeans, both work and casual for guys and gals. Ariat and Wrangler in all sizes and styles. T-shirts for men, women, and kids. For cold weather, we have fleece tops and sweaters. And racks full of men's shirts, including the George Strait line from Wrangler. Short sleeve and long sleeve shirts for men and women. Vests and jackets for the cold days and nights for the guys and the ladies. We have a full line of tack and cowboy hats for cowboys and cowgirls, along with belts and a great selection of saddles. So you see, it is a cowboy store and more. Double C Western Supply, Railroad Street, Elizabethton. Find us on Facebook and at doublecwesternsupply.com.
We're proud to help our region move forward and help reopen every business we can.
Oh, look at them. We're going to both on the screen here in just a second, but we are talking to the ladies from the Elizabethton Lady Cyclone soccer team. They were nice enough to wait for a few minutes, and I appreciate that. So congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah. So you see Kralzik, there you go. So we're going to talk to both these ladies. So didn't make it last night. A lot of folks did. They were treated to a dandy. So am I right? I mean, you beat a great Greenville team. They are kind of the template for soccer around here, and you beat them here on this field. Someone's for the first time in 13, 14 years they lost that game. Is that correct?
That's right.
Wow. So What was the key to it? Tell me how it went down. What was the final score? 2-1?
Yes.
2-1. All right. Who got the goals?
Bella scored early in the first half, and then about halfway through in the second half, Izzy scored in a PK.
There you go, the penalty kick.
Mm-hmm.
So what do you think about Villeneuve, who ran last week and won the cross-country championship, then came over and grabbed something to eat, came out here that night and kicked 2 goals? I mean, that's pretty incredible, isn't it?
She's insane.
She's insane.
She's
She
a
really
crazy
is.
athlete. Yeah, she can do it all.
She really does. I mean, she's awesome. You guys can too. Hello, I heard you had a big night last night.
I think so.
Yeah. They kicked.
Yeah, it was a hard game. It's a hard game.
Yeah, so how many shots on goal did Greenville do? Do you remember?
I didn't look at the stats last night, but it was pretty consistently shots on goal. They were taking it down the field a lot. There was a lot of possession from them in our final third.
Yeah, but what did Coach say before? What was the scouting report on Greenville? Have you played them in the regular season, correct?
Yes, we played them earlier, and we lost 3-0 the first game. It was away, so home field advantage kind of helped us out.
Yeah, they lost under 3-0, came back and won last night. So what was the scouting report? What did Coach Myers tell you about them?
Well, we came out into the game, we were just looking to have fun. We knew that there was a lot on the line, but at the end of the day, this was Greenville's game. They were supposed to win, so we kind of took that as, no pressure. Let's just go out and have fun. The pressure was on them, so we just needed to be patient and wait for them to make mistakes, and that's exactly what we did. That's exactly what got us the dub.
Got you the dub. That's awesome. So tomorrow, 10:30, right here. Place should be packed, should be rocking. At 10:30 in the morning, Knox Gibbs is coming. You win this, you go to the state tournament. So, have you had a chance to learn anything about Gibbs yet?
Yeah, I was just recently watching film with Coach Meyer, and we've definitely been marking their strengths, their weaknesses, what players they really like to turn to, and how we can use those strengths and weaknesses against them. And yeah, we're watching film today at practice too, so we're gonna have a little team breakdown, and we're really going to get to go through what we need to do tomorrow to secure the win.
So this is a single elimination. If you lose this, it's over, right? You got to win this to get to the state. So it's a big deal. We need a lot of people here.
Yep.
Yeah.
As many supporters as possible.
Could you feel the energy last night here with all the crowd?
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
It's It was cool. The night I did the Unicorn County one earlier in the season, you could tell. I mean, people were into it and screaming and hollering. So tomorrow morning at 10:30, you want to be here to support these ladies taking on Gibbs out of Knoxville. Greenville, by losing, they have to go to Anderson County. They still have a chance to go to the state too. They have to do it on the road, and so you guys will do it here tomorrow. So, what does it mean to be able to play this game at home at Citizens Bank Stadium instead of traveling?
It makes a big difference, I think, yeah. More rest time, just a couple extra hours, that makes a big difference.
Yeah, having just people here, having people that we know here, you really want to perform well when you have friends and family coming to the game. And it does make a world of difference.
Absolutely. You feed off the energy in the crowd. So,
exactly.
You guys excited, nervous, jacked up? What are we?
Both. Yes, all of the above.
Yeah.
There's a lot of emotions going into this. We know that there's a lot on the line, but we think we're ready for this game. We're going to come out, do our best, try our hardest, and give the most effort we have.
Give it 120%. Tell everybody again who you are.
Camden Garland.
I'm Abby Krozik.
Abby Krozik. You've heard me call her her brother's name in baseball, Big Cole. So I asked her off air, I said, who's nicer? And you said?
Me.
Yeah. Who's meaner?
Actually, I'm joking. I'm probably meaner.
You are?
I'm probably meaner.
Wow, that's it. That's cool. But you do a great job. So, as the goalie, your position is?
Centerman.
Centerman. So, it's fun, folks. It'll be here at 10:30 in the morning before the band classic. So we'll play that and then clear the field and get ready for the band classic, Elizabethton classic. But need to come watch these ladies tomorrow, 10:30, right here.
Yep.
Tickets are $8 to get in. Winner goes to the state. Loser will wrap up a successful season. But we wanted to get them down to the state. We've been one other time in the history of the school, the state soccer tournament for the ladies, and we wanted you guys to. Is that not exciting?
That is. Yes. It's crazy.
Yeah,
it's a crazy feeling.
You're ever just kind of giddy.
I know.
And I'm feeding off your energy. It was like, yes, we're going to do this. That's good. Good luck to you.
Thank you.
These ladies are awesome. So we're so lucky to have these caliber young ladies in our school. They do a wonderful job. Miss Cam, Ms. Abby again from the Lady Cyclones soccer team tomorrow morning, 10:30, the sectional or the sub-state. And again, the winner will go on to the state tournament, and tomorrow's opponent will be coming up out of Knoxville. They got a long way to come, but they're a good team. There are no cream puffs at this point. Everybody's good, and so Gibbs will be here tomorrow ready to go. Then their goal is to do exactly what their goal is to win and get to the state tournament. So it's going to be big tomorrow, and so we're looking forward to cheering on the orange and black here tomorrow for the Lady Cyclones. Quick break, back with more right after this on the Tom Taylor Sports Show live at Citizens Bank Stadium, where tonight we got senior night, the Cyclones and the Seymour Eagles.
It's exciting Elizabethton Cyclone football. Hi, this is Tom Taylor, inviting you to join the Cyclone Network. Kerry Taylor, Andrew Barnett, Axel Steins, Isaac Fletcher, Weston Taylor, Eddie Pless, and yours truly this Friday night. It's senior night as the Cyclones host the Seymour Eagles for the final home game of the regular season. We'll go on there the broadcast at 6:50, kickoff at 7:30, audio and video. The Cyclones winners of 7 in a row. It's senior night against the Seymour Eagles. It all starts at 6:50 this Friday night here on the Tom Taylor Sports Show Facebook page and on YouTube. Go Elizabethton Cyclone football.
All right. We ready for story time? Yes, Warren?
Mrs. Turner, for your last day, we would like to tell the story.
Okay.
Once upon a time, in this town, a little girl named Meredith Turner was born. And she grew up right here.
She went to this very school and graduated right here. She went away for a short time to learn to be a teacher.
But she came back to teach right here.
She got married and raised a family right here. Our moms and dads had you as their teacher right here.
And we do too. So right here, we'd all like to say,
We love you, Mrs. Turner!
And back on the Tom Taylor Sports Show, Unicoi County, by the way, last night beat West Green 40. I'm not sure I told you that. 42-0 was the final. And so the Blue Devils 10th in the state in 3A, and showing you why they can play. And so that's what's happening there. Let's run down, if I can find it, the list of the games again going on tonight around Northeast Tennessee. Well, again, we'll go on air the broadcast tonight at 6:50. Cyclone Network, again, audio and video, will be anchoring it, will be the producer, Andrew Barnett, with help with Kerry Taylor and also Weston Taylor and Axel Steins and Isaac Fletcher. And Eddie Pless doing the color commentating. We'll bring you the play-by-play. 6:50 airtime, again, 7:30 kickoff tonight. The Cyclones and the Seymour Eagles. The Eagles trying to get in the playoffs. We are in. We're trying to nail down a home field game for the first game in the first round of the playoffs in 2 weeks on November the 7th. Is that not cool? That is awesome. Thank you again, David Lyons, who came up to bring that and do the show and tell with Brummett Sports Shop. Love Brummett's, and so it was awesome. And thank you, sir, very, very much for doing. Let's put that back in the window for folks to see that. Thank you, very, very kind. All right, let's run it down for you. We've got we're going to run down the top 25 college football tomorrow. Tonight's high school games, and we'll get out of here and get ready to slip away and come back and get ready for the broadcast at 6:50 tonight. So we're looking forward to doing that. Here are the games in no particular order tonight. Knox Carter at Alcoa. Dobbins Minute travels to Bearden. The bragging rights of Hawkins County Volunteer in Cherokee tonight, with a lot at stake in the Region 1 4A to get into the playoffs. Both teams at 3-2, and so you take the top four into the playoffs. Greenville and Elizabethton already in. Unaka plays at Cloudland tonight. Hampton will be at Cosby. Daniel Boone at Crockett in the Musket Bowl in Jonesboro at Crockett. Also tonight in Northeast Tennessee football, Chucky Doak, the Black Knights go to Pigeon Forge. Science Hill hosting Westridge. Anderson County at South Doyle. We'll keep an eye on that one because, let's see, Heritage and South Doyle, and who's the other team? There's 3-4 teams down there that kind of in a gaggle, trying to figure out who's going to be playing the Cyclones in the playoffs, because we are in the playoffs for sure. Again, for the 17th, 18th year of Sean Witten's coaching career. Westridge at Science Hill tonight, Anderson County at South Doyle, Northview Academy at Sullivan East, and West Green, Unicoi County, as we said, played last night. Blue Devils got them pretty good. 42-0 was the final there last night. So that was then, and this is now. So, all right, the curiosity's killing me. So let me see if I can look here real quick before we get out of here and see the other team that I want to talk about down there in Region 2 will be, let's see where they are here. It will be Region 2, Heritage and Gibbs. Here we go. Region 2. Gibbs, Heritage, and South Doyle. I was right. Okay, that's the 3. Alcoa's at 5-0. Excuse me. Anderson County's at 4-1. Carter's at 4-1 down in 2, Region 2, which is what we're looking at if you're a Cyclone fan looking ahead. Then you've got Gibbs at 3-2, Heritage at 2-3, and South Doyle 2-3. So we'll talk more about that tonight on the Elizabethton broadcast. But that's what we're looking at tonight for the teams that we are paying attention to down yonder, if you will, for the games coming up in the opening round of the playoffs on November the 7th. All right, so top 25 college football goes like this. North Carolina, the embattled Bill Belichick and the Tar Heels trying to get things turned around to take on 16th-ranked Virginia tomorrow at Chapel Hill and a 12 o'clock kickoff. It will be second-ranked Indiana hosting UCLA. Is this a trap game for the Hoosiers? I don't think so. It'll be a 12 o'clock kickoff in Bloomington tomorrow. Then you have 16th or 18th-ranked South Florida at Memphis. You have number 8 Ole Miss at number 13 Oklahoma. That's a biggie for sure. You have 7th-ranked Georgia Tech, the Ramblin' Wreck in Atlanta hosting Syracuse. Alabama's a trap game for the Crimson Tide. 4th-ranked Bama will be at South Carolina tomorrow. Big game for Shane Beamer and the South Carolina Gamecocks. You have Missouri at Vanderbilt. 10th-ranked Commodores, first time they've been in the top 10 since 1947. They will oppose Missouri tomorrow at 3:30. Missouri 15th in the country. So there's a cloud now over Missouri because Steve Spurrier says the coach he'd like to see be the new coach at Florida would be either Eli Drinkwitz at Missouri, who's playing at Vanderbilt tomorrow, and so he's getting a lot of questions about, are you interested in the job? And the other guy's Lane Kiffin. Spurrier says one of those two guys ought to be leading Florida's program. So both of those coaches trying to get ready for Oklahoma if you're Ole Miss and Vanderbilt if you're Missouri, but the coaches continue to get hammered. Are you interested? What's the buzz about you being the new coach of Florida? Have they talked to you, so on and so forth? So it has been a distraction, to say the least, for these two coaches and their football teams. You have Illinois, 23rd ranked Fighting Illini will be at Washington. BYU, 21st ranked Cougars at Iowa State. 14th ranked Texas Tech, the Red Raiders tomorrow hosting Oklahoma State. These are all day games. The Cincinnati Bearcats. The Bearcats come in at number 21 in the country. They're hosting Baylor tomorrow. 22nd ranked Texas, who dodged the bullet in Kentucky, they'll be at Mississippi State. Let's see, Wisconsin, Oregon. Oregon number 6 in the country. The 9th ranked Miami Hurricanes hosting Stanford tomorrow night. These are night games now. Texas A&M and LSU. LSU dropped 10 spots last week from number 10 down to number 20. Kelly's getting some heat in Baton Rouge. They've got number 3 Texas A&M coming. Is it a trap game for the Aggies? It's tough to win at LSU on a Saturday evening, I can tell you that. It's a 7:30 kickoff. Does LSU win it? I say they don't. I think Texas A&M takes care of business. You have Michigan, 25th ranked Wolverines will be at Michigan State tomorrow night. You have, or Saturday night, or yeah, tomorrow night. 19th ranked Louisville hosting Boston College. Tennessee and Kentucky. Again, Tennessee, the last 4 games in Lexington have been decided by a combined 16 points, so they play them tight. They play them tough in Lexington. It's a big game for Stoops and his coaching career at Kentucky and that program. I think it's a big game for Josh Heupel after what happened down in Alabama, and for the Tennessee Volunteers. He's not in trouble, but I think it's a big game to, I call it a prove-me game tomorrow night, for both Tennessee and Kentucky. And so I think it's going to be tough for the Vols in Kentucky. We'll see. This could be their Super Bowl in Lexington for Stoops, who is getting a lot of flack, catching a lot of heat. And so we'll see. It's at 7:45 tomorrow night. And then you have 24th ranked Arizona State hosting the Houston Cougars, the other top 25 game. All right, before we get out of here, we're going to tell you one more time. It's 6:50 airtime tonight on the Cyclone Network. Again, Andrew Barnett, Weston Taylor, Kerry Taylor, Axel Steins, Isaac Fletcher, Eddie Pless, and yours truly bringing it all to you tonight starting at 6:50. We'll have video and audio. The guys are here to work, and we fine-tuned it last week and fixed the fiber optic bug, and so we're ready to go tonight to bring it to you. We're looking forward to it. Last week we had right around 14,000 views. We loved it. Thank you. From 9 or 10 states, Cyclone fans are watching. We'll have some of that tonight, we hope, and so we'll bring it to you. 6:50 airtime, 7:30 kickoff tonight from right here at Citizens Bank Stadium, where we are today. The show brought to you by the good folks at Food City. Let's run down some of the specials before we get out of here, and we're going to step aside and come back here in a little while. Buy one, get one free is going on right now. Kern's hot dog and hamburger buns or Thomas Bagels. Buy one, get one free through Tuesday. Old El Paso dinner kits. Buy one, get one free. You've got the Mayfield ice cream made in Athens, Tennessee. Buy one, get one free. The Craven flavor pizzas are buy one, get one free. Those are all going on right now through Tuesday. Then some of the specials today, 2 days only, the Celebrate the Savings Sale. Starkist Chunk Light Tuna, $1 a can, 5 for $5. You have, let's see, select drinking water. Let's see, or I'm sorry, not drinking water. You have Powerade, 8-pack of 20-ounce bottles for $4.99. You have the Frito-Lay multi-pack chips for $9.99. You have also on sale today and tomorrow. You have the Eggo waffles or pancakes, 2 for $5. And then on the front side for a few of these, you got the mixed pork chops for $1.19 a pound. Red Delicious apples for $3.99 for a 5-pound bag. The fruit bowls made fresh in the deli. I'm sorry, in the produce section. Cut fresh in store watermelon, cantaloupe, or pineapple for only $5 for those fruit bowls. And then one more, we want to say the Hot Pockets, which are big hits. Summertime, wintertime, anytime's a good time for Hot Pockets. They are 3 for $10, limit 6. Again, today and tomorrow at all Food Cities. We're out of time. We sincerely thank you, viewers. Back at it at 6:50 tonight, bringing it to you, Cyclone football against the Seymour Eagles for senior night. Till then, we want to say thanks to our guest, Joe Diaz, Athletic Director, also David Lyons from Brummett Sports Shop, and also Cam and Abby from the Cyclone soccer team. Appreciate those girls stopping by and talking. So we'll get ready for Cyclone football. The 6th-ranked Cyclones, winners of 7 in a row, put it on the line tonight, try and nail down a home field advantage, a home playoff spot in 2 weeks of the playoffs. They got to do it tonight against a team that's also playing for the playoffs, the Seymour Eagles. And so we'll see how it goes starting at 6:50 tonight right here on the Tom Taylor Sports Show Facebook page and on YouTube. So until we greet you back here at 6:50, we'll say as always, bloom where you're planted, as Mom used to say, and win or lose, for heaven's sakes, be a good sport. See you back here at 6:50 for Cyclone football. So long from the Fort of Elizabethton broadcast booth here at